Trash, rotting, reeking, and it's coming here. That's right, big city trash from Miami will soon be loaded onto trains and dumped in small town Sumter County. West News' David Jones uncovered the plan and the reason behind it.
It's not for our benefit, not for our welfare.
Transporting trash, an unsavory topic.
It's easy to appease people and solve a problem as long as you have somewhere to hide it.
The heart of Florida landfill in Bushnell, privately owned by a company called Waste Connections.
Some locals call it Mount Sumter over there.
The landfill is working on a new rail line along County Road 475. Miami-Dade County records show the company has contracted to haul nearly 5,000 tons of trash via rail per week and dispose of it here. That's nearly 250,000 tons of garbage per year, the weight of more than 2 aircraft carriers through 2035, with the possibility of extending through 2055. Hoss Hacker has lived on this property just down the road from the landfill for 3 decades.
The peacefulness, the seclusion.
He's concerned about the trash, which Heart of Florida told county and city officials would reduce the number of trucks entering per day by 40.
You just think that they could do something in their own area to deal with their trash.
I don't see how it couldn't smell.
Deborah Arcus lives in nearby Lake Panisofsky. She wants to know the protocols in place once the landfill begins taking trash via rail.
That was one of my questions. Do you wash it out immediately or is it going to sit?
We have a garbage problem because we have a consumerism problem.
Malek Enshasi is an assistant professor at Florida Polytechnic University.
There are specific requirements in place where the waste does need to be managed once it's arriving and it starts decomposing. And as it starts decomposing, it produces that landfill leachate and landfill gas.
Miami-Dade has 2 landfills. Up until February 2023, they also had what's called a waste-to-energy facility, but that burned down. The 2 county landfills are nearing capacity.
The fact that Miami is one of the most densely populated places in Florida, I don't think it's that surprising to be able to kind of understand that one of the best opportunities for them to deal with their waste at this point is to be able to haul it.
Arcus and other residents say they had no idea of the plan to take in trash from the other side of the state.
Not only disappointed in the fact that it's coming, but disappointed that those decisions were made and none of the public had an input into it.
The city of Bushnell says they haven't taken a stance on the plan to haul trash and that they're preempted from regulating it by federal law. Residents we spoke with say they're afraid Sumter County is becoming a dumping ground.
I'm sure when somebody puts their trash in their can, that's the last they think about it. You know, no one knows what's happening with it.
I think the landfill is assuming that this region is going to just get used to it and quit complaining. We're not going to get used to it. We're not going to quit complaining, and we're going to keep pushing the issue.
Covering Sumter County in Bushnell, David Jones, WESH 2 News.